and thank you very much for spending your time with us today. So before we go to meet our special guest today, I would like to go through a couple of things, an announcement to the audience. So first of all, thank you very much for those who have taken our class number 1, the past weekend. And we hope you have enjoyed and benefited from the class. And please remember, we are going to have our class 2 this Saturday, September 25th at 6 a.m. California time. So it's going to run between 6 a.m. And 8:30 a.m. California time. Or for Vietnamese time, that will be between 8 p.m. and 10:30 p.m. So please remember to register for class 2 if you have completed class 1. And so today is September 21st, 2021. And do you know what? It's a very special day. Could you guess what? Why September 21st is a special day? Well, let me reveal the secret to you. So about a long time ago, 12 years ago, on exact same date of 21st September 2004, correct my math if I'm not correct. Our beloved founder, Mr. Lee, discovered the formula of energy. But for the first 5 years, he did not share. Well, he practiced mostly, he did the research and practiced mostly on himself. 5 years after that, he started to share with the world. And about 2 years ago, Mr. Lee took this formula to Vietnam. And today in Vietnam, energy has helped many thousands of people improve their health and their happiness and their life conditions. And today in Vietnamese time, about 8 p.m. Vietnam evening, we are going to have a special celebration for Energy 12th anniversary. And we would like to invite you to join us on live stream, Vietnamese live stream. Maybe we will share the Vietnamese Facebook link onto our global link fan page later as well. So that if you have time, please come and join us to celebrate this loving energy that has been given to us at this special time. And what else? Today is also the Mid-Autumn Festival. Or we call it Full Moon Festival here in Asia. It's a very special day in Asia that is set to is as important, it only take the second importance to the Lunar New Year. And Mid-Autumn Festival is a special time for us here in many Asian countries, in China, South Korea, Taiwan, Vietnam, and many other Southeast Asian countries. It's a time for us to come together, to reunite with our family. It's a time for us to reflect on our journey, to connect with nature and ourselves. And it's also a time for us to appreciate the bountifulness that has been given to us by life. And so appreciation, Thanksgiving, is very similar to actually what we call it Thanksgiving in America. And so therefore, today, throughout today's time, if you have some special quiet minutes or moments, please just sit silently and be thankful. Take this moment, take this opportunity to appreciate what we have in life. And appreciation, as I once heard a teacher has said, is the purest form of love expression. And here at Energy, we know that we celebrate love. The 5 forms of love: love for yourself, love for your family, love for your country, your community, love for humanity, mankind, and love for all living things and beings on this planet. So yes, if you have some special some moment today, take time to say thank you to your loved ones, to yourself, to your family, to your fellow men and fellow women, to people across the world, your friends across the world, and maybe to the plants and the trees, and especially to the moon that is so bright and so full tonight. And with that, we are going to celebrate our 12th anniversary too. What an auspicious timing for us all. And so those are the couple of things that I would like to share with you for today. So about class 1, class 2, about our announcement for a special celebration energy worldwide, well, Vietnam and worldwide at 8 p.m. Vietnam time. So it's GMT plus 7. And also about the special moon, that full moon festival that we are celebrating here in Asia. So all comes together, and what else we all comes together, and what we also have more is actually today's live stream. Well, it's such a special gift from us to you on today. And for today's live stream, we are having a special guest. Well, he's young, he's enthusiastic, he's kind, he's loving, and he has done a lot for the community. His name is Khang Mai, and Kang Mai is from Ho Chi Minh City. Say hello to the audience, Khang. Hello, everyone. Please unmute yourself.
Yes. Thank you for our graceful MC, Miss Hà Cao. And hello, everyone who is watching this live stream of energy from all over the world. And today, it's a very great honor for me to be here today to share with all of you guys all of the good news and my personal experiences since energy came to my life. And this is a very interesting trip that you want to hear. First,
yes.
Yeah.
So I've learned. Yeah, please go ahead. Sorry, I will mute myself.
Yes. Okay. And first of all, I want to introduce a little bit about myself. And my full name is Mai Thuận Khang, and I'm 24 years old. And as you can see, I'm living in Ho Chi Minh City right now to do my own business. But I have a great passion of sharing the laws of the universe, especially the knowledge of physical and spiritual healing. And this very great part of my life. And to be honest, on my path of finding many ways to help heal myself and others, I have to admit with all of you guys that energy is one of the fastest ways you've ever seen to apply for your own health, for yourself and your families and your community. Yeah. And
that's great, very much. Thank you very much, Kyle. So you are now in Ho Chi Minh City, correct?
Yes.
And I heard that you just graduated from university.
Yes,
you graduated a little bit while ago, yes. And yes. When was the first time, how did you come in contact with energy?
Yeah, it's a very grateful opportunity for me because I knew about energy about 1 year ago. And I think it's a very lucky and blessing opportunity for me to complete from level 1 to level 4 within 6 months. And it has been a miracle to my life so far.
Wow, that's amazing. Only in 6 months, you completed 4 levels. Many people have waited for months and years and only to complete level 2 or 3. And that's what a blessing. I'm very happy to hear that for you. So, and you said that energy has been a miracle into your life. And could you please share more? Like what has changed in your life since you came to know energy?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, yes. Because I have many things to share with you guys today. And through my journey to practice for myself, I have attained many great results that I want to share. But first, I want to give thanks to Mr. Lee, the founder of NLG, who I am very grateful for because he's been doing very, very great things for all of us, including me, including you, and including our families and the community. And firstly, I want to share with you that it's obviously that my body feels lighter, healthier, and happier in a very special way that I can imagine at first, because I used to have many diseases in my body. So after NLG, I feel that I can do many things better, and I become quicker, and I can learn something better and quicker very much than ever before. And as far as I'm concerned, I know it's all about the frequencies. You know what? Because if you are at the low frequencies of worries, pains, unhappiness, or sadness, your body will experience many diseases. And I know it doesn't feel good at all to have many diseases in your body, right? And I am one of them. So when you are activated to connect to a higher energy, to a higher frequencies, you will get enough energy for yourselves to be healed, and you will notice the remarkable changes in your physical and spiritual conditions. That's for sure.
Wow, that's great. And Kang, I know that you not only apply energy to improve your health and your condition, and you become smarter too, as you said, right? Not just healthier, but also smarter, a lot smarter.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
um, but you also have used energy to help other people. I have seen photos of you sharing energy with a group of probably more than 100 people in Zoom. Is that right? And could you please share more on that?
Yes, okay. Before that, I want to share about my improvement in my brain. Okay.
Okay,
Uh,
great. Yes.
yeah.
Hope we have a lot of students watching. Yes.
Yeah, through the time that I practice NLG on this time, I can feel that I have a great improvement in my brain, in my memories, and in my intelligence too. Because you usually hear the people said, the older you get, the more things you forget, or the older you get, the harder you can memorize something. But I think it is no longer true for energy, because after energy, I feel that I can learn something very quickly, even faster than before, and I can memorize them very well, very long, and I can transfer them to other people easily. That, and I think it's a very good and a very grand gift for the elderly, because they can improve their brain, improve their memory, so they can remember things better in their life. And I heard that many people have the same feelings than me after energy. Uh, it's
Wow,
very
that's
interesting.
amazing. And Khan, so if I were a parent and I have kids, going to school now, would you recommend me to register in the class and maybe have my child register for the class too if he's more than 12 years old? Because
Yes.
yes, it's going to help. And imagine, right? Imagine if the whole wide world have access to energy, and what's going to happen to kids in school, the next generation, of course, all ages, the people, the adults people or the old age people will still be very intelligent and very sharp, and young professionals like ourselves will be much more effective at work, and our kids, our children or our students in school would be so much better than us, our generation. Could you imagine that? And it's going to
Yes.
happen, yeah, on a wide world scale. What's going to happen to this planet? I can't imagine, and I can't wait till that day. When
Yeah.
we celebrate this, yes.
I think this earth will become a better place for all of us to live, because we are all engineers and it is full of love.
Yeah, that's true. That's what people said, right? I mean, children or us were all genius. And as Mr. Lee said, we only operate a certain percentage. Some people said 5%, some people said, 7% or less than
Yeah.
10% for sure. And if we can unlock that potential, the remaining 95% of our brain, we're gonna all become Superman and Superwoman.
Yes, for sure.
Full with love and full with intelligence. And imagine what we can do for this planet and all of the creatures on that, right? Wow. I can't wait. And on that day, Kang, I'm going to give you a call. Yeah. And
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
Kang, thank you very much. You have inspired us
On a
to
generation of all
introduce.
time.
Yes, introduce this to more to schools across the country and across the world. So very much, very good. And yes, and you said that, but please share a bit more on your experience in helping others.
Yeah, okay. And on my journey, I have healed a lot of different diseases, such as lung cancer, thyroid cancer, someone with bones problems, and Asperger syndrome. Yeah, and surprisingly, with the NLG level 4, and lately, I and many brothers and sisters in the group can help heal the COVID patients successfully. And I have to say, wow, this energy can do a lot of things on around the world, and we can really, really make this world a better place to live with no more disease and with no more hatred, and only genius and very healthy people. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so great. We create heaven on planet on here at this moment here now, right? Don't have to wait for the next journey. Wow, that's great. And you said that you have helped people heal people all around the world from different places, different countries as well, not just in Vietnam, right? Could you share like how many countries from how many people from how many countries have you helped, and what countries they come from, and how do you help them? You are so far away from them. How do you help them?
And you know that the internet connects us all. With the internet, we can see all over the world just through a screen, like you and I right now, right? And through my contacts in Vietnamese people, when I heal them, and they recommend me to the others from all over the world, and mostly of them are Vietnamese. They are totally Vietnamese, but they're from many countries. And sometimes I got a phone call from a stranger. Yeah, from a stranger. I get a text from a stranger through my Zalo, through my Facebook or other social medias, and I can hear them. They ask for help, and I just turn on my phone, accept the friend request, and we do energy.
Wow, that's amazing. And you know what? Listen to your story. I was reminded of what Mr. Lee has shared with us in one of his live streams, is that one day, the Vietnamese and also people all over the world, I mean, we are going to help people all around. And actually, it's already happening, like with your case now. You are in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, but your love has taken you to have impact on peoples in many countries, and help them to improve their life. That's amazing. And could you share like what countries are you helping at the moment?
Okay, let me think. As far as I remember, I
Yes.
have people in Vietnam for sure,
Yes.
all around the regions in Vietnam, and uh, Cambodia,
Cambodia.
Germany, the
Hmm.
USA. That's all. Because they
Okay.
are because they are going to my Zoom at 12 p.m. at 12 p.m. every day. More than 100 people in my Zoom.
Yes, wow. And you know what? Like talking about that, it remind me actually because we just completed our class one, right? And we had people from 17 countries. I've counted, maybe I missed one or two. Um, and yes, I was planning to read all of the names of the countries, but I don't think that we have time for that now. But maybe if we have time at the end, or maybe at some other point. But the point is that it's amazing that how love can connect us all, and how energy can connect us all. We sometimes, I believe that it's great that we speak English, but imagine like love it's a it's a universal language that we can also communicate directly without languages, right? And
Yeah,
and for people, I'd imagine like people in Vietnam, for example, some of them speak very good English like yourself, and some of them maybe don't speak, or speak very little English, or maybe speak like almost to zero English. But regardless, everyone can chip in. Everyone can help others to heal through energy, because again, this is a universal language that doesn't require us to speak a word, right? Of course, if we can communicate, that's much better. Well, that's better. It's more fun, but it doesn't matter. So everyone can essentially turn into a supporter, a facilitator, a teacher, a healer, and everyone is also a student, a receiver,
Yes.
a giver,
Yes, for sure.
Yes.
No matter.
Yes, and imagine, yes, Khang, like do you know any other friends like yourself? If we have one Khang and we have two Khangs and we have 100, 1,000, 10 million Khangs, what's going to happen to this planet? Do you know any other, and do you have any plan to inspire, to help others to realize living their potential like you do now?
Sure. And I'm going to do many plans to let people, to new stranger or to the patients to my room, and I will send them to energy level 1, level 2. And lately I have completed my plan of letting almost 200 people to complete level 3. Yeah, that's the plan.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, I have completed
200
it.
people completed level 3.
Yes.
Wow,
I do
my heart
whatever I can.
that's amazing. And you know what? That's just or Mr. Lee said, right? The highest act that a human can do on this planet is to help other people. And
Yes.
you are actualizing that. And you are supporting, of course, people through your transmission, but also helping them to get to our class 1, 2,
Yes.
and 3, and so that they can multiply and help other people. So essentially, you have helped. You are going to help, or you help, and you are going to help many, 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 many people. I can't even count anymore. That's amazing. Congratulations,
Yes,
and really my hat to you. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much, Kyle. And so yes, I think we are very close, coming up close to our time now. So we have about 5 more minutes to go. Yeah.
Okay.
And do you have any special thoughts? And I hope today, many young people, and also not just young at heart, are watching this live stream and get inspired by your story and the power that all lies within us. And maybe it's true for you because it's true for me. Like I was just a regular girl, in my regular home in Hanoi. And one day I woke up and I learned this formula and I practiced it myself. And now all of a sudden I have so much to give.
Yes.
and that makes me so happy. So happy is when you are able to help other people. It just makes you so happy. And the same for you. It's could you describe your feeling? So when you help people, and how do you feel? And could you please share a little bit on your most maybe like impactful patient, maybe the cancer case, for example? Could you go in a little bit more to see like what has happened there, and how had she or he improved after your support?
Okay. I will share with you the very happy moments that I've been healing people. And you know that people usually say we have nothing to share, and they are mentioning about finance. Okay. But to me, we all have something in common to share all around the world. It's love. It's all
Wow.
love. Okay.
Yes,
And
that's
with the
amazing.
energy, you can do many great things. You don't need to be rich. You don't need to have the material to share love with others. You can just share the love with other people through a screen to many people like Mr. Lee is doing, right? And you know what? When you are better, you have a better health, you will feel the happiness of life. Because I'm the one who used to get very many diseases in my body, and I always feel uncomfortable about my life, and I always figure out how the question, what can I do to be better? Because I am very tired of this condition, and very luckily I came to NLG, and after healing for myself, I spread the energy for others, and so far I've been hearing very many changes from the patients that I healed, and from very many diseases, as I told you before, about cancer, about bones problem, Asperger syndrome, and lately the COVID patients. And you know what? You are very happy. You are happier than yourself being healed. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's
That's
yeah,
great.
that's the secret of the gifts of giving to others, right? Like if you're happy one, you might feel happy 10 times.
Yeah, you
Because
receive more than you
yes.
receive more than you get.
Well, so how many COVID patients have you helped killed? You are muted, Em. How many COVID patients have you had killed?
About almost 30.
30, and they went
Yeah.
completely from positive and into negative now, and they're all healthy and living happily now.
Yes,
Wow.
for sure.
Now, wow, that's amazing. That's great. And so what you just shared right now, the question that you asked, and I think that's a question that a lot of us are asking ourselves, like, what can I do to improve my life? What can I do to become better than I am today? What can I do to actualize my potential? What can I do to be the best version of myself? And the answer is
Love.
yes. and also the answer is through the medium of
Excuse me.
so love, and through the medium of
Energy.
yes. Well, it's a question, fill in the blank questions.
Yes.
Oh, that's great. Yes, love through the medium of energy enable us to live our best potential. That's awesome. Well,
Yeah.
and I would love to chat with you more, Kang, and like I would like to actually to go dig a little bit deeper into the cases that you have, because you sent me some photos now, just now, but unfortunately we don't have time for the moment. Maybe at the end, if we still have time, not sure, but if we don't, then we have to bring you back for another show to share the specific cases with our beloved audience. Yeah. Well,
yeah, okay.
Thank you very much. So stand by, because now it's an important time, and for us to welcome Mr. Lee to give the transmission to the world. And so, but before I do that, before I invite Mr. Lee to come on stage or come to the live stream, I would like to share the video that help explain how we are going to receive the energy. And remember, in our energy world, remember the 5 forms of love and the expression, the frequency of 1 plus minus, plus and minus 1. Yes? But here is the share sound. Okay. It's my first time kind of operating this on my own. And I share screen. And did you see that?
Yeah, I can see your screen.
Okay. Okay, here's the video, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our NLG live stream. Mr. Lee would like to send the NLG energy to the beloved audience. When he says start, please look into the middle of his forehead and imagine you are receiving NLG into your forehead. Then just relax and let this loving energy absorb to your body for 5 minutes and 30 seconds until Mr. Lee says done.
Perfect. Thank you very much. And with that, we would like to temporarily say goodbye to Khan and welcome Mr. Lee. Hello, Mr. Lee.
Hi, everyone. Okay. So
it's
you
simple to trust the energy. So I'm going to remove myself as well and let you do your work. Okay.
Okay. So a few more seconds.
Oh, yes. Precise. Yes.
Everyone ready?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
And would you like to give out the energy in how many?
3.5 minutes.
Okay. Would you like me to time for you?
Yes, please.
Okay. Yes. 3 minutes. 3.5. Okay.
3.5.
Done. All right. Please let me know when you're ready.
Okay, we begin now.
Okay. time is up, Mr. Lee. Yes, great. Thank you very much. And now I would like to take a few questions from the audience and ask you. Maybe I will ask in Vietnamese and then we'll have translate into English. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. The first question is dạ thưa chú là câu hỏi đầu tiên là Energy liệu có thể giúp Việt Nam cũng như là toàn cầu giải quyết vấn đề Covid hay không, và điều kiện cần và đủ để điều này xảy ra là gì ạ?
Vậy chú trả lời nha, nghe cho rõ nha.
Dạ.
Khi chúng ta biết sử dụng cái nguồn năng lượng vô tận của nền văn minh ngoài không gian, thì đây là một cái phương án để giúp chúng ta toàn thể nhân loại giải quyết cái vấn đề bệnh tật, sức khỏe, và không phải là bệnh Covid-19 không đâu, mà chú biết là tất cả những cái loại bệnh tật của chúng ta. Khi hệ thống miễn nhiễm mình được phát huy đúng cách và não bộ mình được nâng cấp tần suất hoạt động, thì vấn đề bệnh trạng sẽ không còn là một nan đề để chúng ta gặp những khó khăn nữa. Rồi, trước đi là chút xíu là chú sẽ trả lời.
Okay, thank you, Chu. The questions that I picked to give to Mr. Lee was that whether energy can help Vietnam and the world to address COVID-19, and what would be the conditions for this to happen. And the answer that Mr. Lee gave to us is that if we know we are already given this gift of energy, and if we know how to utilize this and maximize its utilization, then as humanity, we can solve all problems related to health and many, many other problems on the planet, not just health. When we know how to improve our, stem cells activation, when we use energy, we will improve our immune system. We will increase the frequency of our brain that help us to access this loving energy and healing and creative energy from the universe. And so that will, again, if we know how to use this and maximize its utilization, humanity will be able to solve all problems on this planet, not just in health, but many other areas. Thank you.
Chú trả lời tiếp nha.
Dạ.
Khi mà nhân loại chúng ta, những nhà khoa học bắt đầu tìm ra cái nguồn năng lượng về hóa thạch, rồi dần dần tìm năng lượng của gió, rồi của mặt trời, thì cả một cái sự thay đổi rất lớn cho cái sự sống của nhân loại trong quả địa cầu này. Nhưng mà đâu phải là những cái thứ đó nó đã không có hồi trước đâu, nó đã có hết từ xưa rồi. Nhưng mà tại vì chúng ta không biết cách, và chúng ta không biết cái kỹ thuật nào để chúng ta sử dụng những cái tài nguyên đó. Và cái năng lượng gốc cũng vậy, nó đã có sẵn hết rồi, nó đã thiết kế và dàn dựng cho chúng ta đầy đủ hết rồi. Nhưng mà tại vì chúng ta không biết cách, những cái thời gian của chúng ta hầu hết để sử dụng để giận hờn nhau, để oán trách nhau, để phân ca thấp, để làm trong những lĩnh vực giành giật tiêu cực với nhau, không có để dành để một cái khoảng thời gian mình yên bình để mình tiếp nối với những cái kiến thức của nền văn minh không gian, để mình phát huy cái phần não bộ của mình. Mà chú đã từng trình bày đó, trong những khám phá của nhà khoa học minh định rằng con người chúng ta đã hiện diện ở quả địa cầu này 1 triệu tới 1.500.000 năm rồi. Não bộ chúng ta mới phát triển có 10%. Thì bây giờ làm sao chúng ta phát triển 90% còn lại?
Yes, thank you very much. So as you know, humanity, we have made scientific discovery around the use of energy from fossil fuel to wind to solar. And as you know, the energy from these resources has been in existence forever since the beginning of time. But it's only until recently that science has discovered the ways to utilize and use these forms of energy. And that is the same for NLG energy that we are using now. It has always been there, but it's only until now, recently, only until now that we discover the way to unlock this potential energy within us using our brain. And as Mr. Lee said, that science has concurred that human had been in existence for about 1 million to 1.5 million years. However, our brain has only developed up to 10%. And so that means that we still have 90% unexplored, the potential within us unexplored, 90% of them. And so therefore, energy will help to address this and improve our capacity in general. And it's always been there, but it's a question of we know how to access it through our technical and techniques and formulas and discovery. Yes, chú tiếp đi ạ.
Rồi, câu hỏi tiếp.
Oh, yes. So the next questions. Thank you, Chu. The next question is, oh yes, this question actually came up a lot. So, cháu lại nói với chú bằng tiếng Việt ạ. Là thưa chú là cháu có tập thiền ấy ạ, và cháu cũng đã có hỏi là khi mà cháu là người tập thiền thì cháu có được tập energy hay không, và cháu cũng có được câu hỏi là cháu không nên, có nghĩa là nếu như môn thiền của cháu là môn thiền liên quan đến tâm linh ạ, thì cháu không nên tập. Thì cái này cháu đang hơi băn khoăn một chút là như thế nào là thứ nhất là câu hỏi của cháu là nếu mà cháu tập thiền thì cháu có được tập energy hay không, và thứ hai là nếu mà cháu tập energy thì cháu có được tập thiền hay không, và thiền tâm linh là thiền như thế nào ạ? Dạ chú mong chú trả lời ạ. Vâng.
Rồi, trong lịch sử của nhân loại, nhiều nhất là bên Ấn Độ đã cho toàn Nam châu một cái môn thiền, hàng ngàn môn thiền khác nhau, hàng ngàn, và còn nhiều môn học khác nữa. Nhưng mà trong cái chu kỳ vừa qua thì mỗi người định hướng một cái cách khác nhau để làm sao đạt được cái hiệu quả. Thì năng lượng gốc là một cái môn học đi ngoài cái phạm vi của vấn đề mà gọi là thiền định, vì một cách thiền của năng lượng gốc là thiền trong tỉnh thức, và cái vấn đề chúng ta làm sao chúng ta tiếp nhận được cái nguồn năng lượng ngoài không gian, cũng như là chúng ta tìm được cái cách thức chúng ta kết nối sóng wifi đó. Từ cách này khoảng chừng 10 năm thì chúng ta sử dụng cái wifi rất là yếu, và chúng ta có wifi 2G, 3G, 4G, và hiện bây giờ là 5G đang mới bước vào cái thị trường. Thì trong tương lai nếu mà mình sử dụng 20G thì sao? Cái chuyện gì sẽ xảy ra? Phải không ạ? Và bây giờ chúng ta đang sử dụng 5G, 4G, 5G. Thì những cái phương pháp mà chúng ta học hỏi từ xưa tới giờ nó cũng giống như một cái khoa học hiện đại trong cái ngành viễn thông này vậy. Nó đi từ một cái từng bước một, và càng ngày cái sự khám phá nó càng ngày càng vi diệu hơn. Thì năng lượng gốc là một môn để bổ sung vào tất cả những cái khái niệm của học hỏi của những chu kỳ từ xưa và hiện tại đến ngày điểm này, thì mình bổ sung vào đó, cũng như là mình sử dụng 2G, bây giờ mình sử dụng 5G, một phương pháp bổ sung để kết nối với tất cả những cái kiến thức của xã hội con người chúng ta vẫn còn muốn cải thiện và muốn có được những cái tần số năng lượng vi diệu hơn. Và năng lượng gốc này không cản trở bất cứ hình thức của môn học nào, cũng như tất cả những môn học khác đều có thể đến đây để học được. Nhưng những kỹ thuật và những phương pháp không nên hòa trộn lại với nhau, để cho nó có cái sự nhầm lẫn và làm cho mình như là rối thêm. Thì cái vấn đề đó là cái vấn đề mà chúng ta phải biết là chúng ta phải làm sao để chúng ta thực hiện cho đúng nguyên tắc và đừng có bị sai.
Và như chú nói là như vậy là energy cũng là một môn thiền trong tỉnh thức đúng không ạ? Chú có nói.
Mà thiền là thiền có sóng wifi. Thiền có sóng wifi nó khác cái thiền mà chưa được kết nối sóng wifi. Hồi xưa chúng ta có một kỹ thuật như thế này để dễ hiểu. Hồi xưa khi mà ngành viễn thông đó bắt đầu mà được phát hiện để mà có cái sự giao tiếp với nhau, thì người ta phải đi bằng cái đường dây. Đi dây nó cực khổ lắm, phải kéo sợi dây đi, chỗ nào nó có cái dây điện thì chúng ta mới kết nối được. Rồi khi dần dần người ta không cần dây nữa, người ta qua một cái hình thức khác, và đến bây giờ là biết bao nhiêu sự thay đổi rồi. Rồi bây giờ là chúng ta sử dụng wifi hệ thống của Viễn Liên, của những cái satellite, của những cái trụ tiếp sóng và phát sóng, mình nói là những cái trạm antenna đó, thì có những cái vấn đề mà khoa học kỹ thuật nó thay đổi và nó tiến triển, nó giúp cho chúng ta có một cái môi trường kết nối với nhau và chia sẻ thông tin nó nhanh nhẹn hơn.
Thank you very much for your answer, Mr. Lee. I'm going to translate now to the audience. So beloved audience, so the second question that I asked Mr. Lee to help us to elaborate and understand more is pertaining to the questions of meditation, because we have received actually many questions from meditators or people who practice meditation, asking if they practice meditation, can they practice energy? Or if they practice energy, now can they still practice their meditation? And what would be the response to that? And Mr. Lee have said that, so throughout the development of mankind, development of humanity, all around the world, we have developed different techniques of meditation. And especially what came out from India, you know that India has developed many techniques of meditation, thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of different techniques that came out from that country that help humanity to, unlock certain potential within the human being and access to higher form of energy. However, just like in science, and what we explain now is the Wi-Fi, and then the old technology of transmission. So before, say for example, we use transmission, we have to use the wire. We need an actual wire, a physical wire, to connect from one place to another to transmit energy or to transmit signals. But now, just the science of human being, which is energy now, has progressed to the stage that now we no longer use the physical wire, we use Wi-Fi. So energy is a form of conscious meditation, but very simple, very short, very effective, that use Wi-Fi, just like your Wi-Fi in your cell phone. That maybe we can say that throughout history, human has developed, the meditators and the science of the mind, the scientists of the mind have developed different forms. We say 1G, 2G, 3G, for example. But now with the energy breakthrough, what we are using now is Wi-Fi that allows us to use the 5G at the moment. And can you imagine that? And Mr. Lee said, and what we said earlier in our conversation interview with our guests as well, that at the moment we only use 10%, and imagine what we can develop more if we use 90. We know how to utilize the remaining 90% of our potential. And so yes, energy practice, energy welcomes everyone. No matter where you're from, what your background is, what kind of practice you do, you can, if you want, you would like, and of course use again. Energy is a conscious meditation. Use our intelligence to define and determine things, right? And so you decide for yourself whether you think that you would like to keep your meditation practice. It's up to you to decide with awareness and consciousness. Observe and make the decision for yourself what's the best for you. But for us, we welcome all people from all over to come and practice and see for yourself. But we do ask that if you still decide to keep your meditation, so practice energy and also practice your meditation that you did before, then you should not mix them together. It's crucial. It's actually extremely crucial to remember not to mix them together. So to have a time gap between the two practices so that you separate them so that they don't get mixed up. Because just like anything, each technology has its own kind of frequency, and we don't want to kind of mix them up together. Again, use use your conscious intelligence to determine this for yourself. But when you practice energy, again, it's only 5 minutes and 30 seconds each formula, and 2 formulas, basic formulas each day. So it's like 11 minutes. And remember, we are using the Wi-Fi technology now for human development, as opposed to the 2G and 3G that we used before. So make the choice, a smart choice for yourself. Thank you. That too. So I think that's it for maybe today's questions, Q&A. Let me bring you back as well. And on behalf of the audience, unless you have something else to say to the audience, but on behalf of the audience, we would like to express our sincere thanks to you for what you have done for energy, for us, for humanity. And we know that today is the 12-year celebration anniversary of energy. So wish you, Chu Phúc, a happy 12-year anniversary, and wish you a very nice day. Thank you very much, Chu.
Thank you. Cảm ơn tất cả anh chị em. See you later. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you. Okay. Yes, thank you very much. And I think that's it for our today's live stream. We're actually running a little bit out of time than the planned time slot. But well, I hope you have enjoyed today's interview, learn more about energy, receive the loving energy from the universe, and start your journey with energy to explore the potential within you from today. Thank you very much for watching. And on behalf of Energy team, we would like to wish you a very good evening, a very good day whenever you are. Much love to you, all of you, and bye-bye. Bye.